Hey fam, it's your girl Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm coming to you today. I'm sorry it's so late. It's like what, 8 o'clock? Let me turn this around at light so I won't be in your way. But I wanted to come and give me 1 second. Let me move that over there. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all ready for the weekend? It's Friday. Yeah. I gotta get my groove on. Say it again, it's Friday. Yeah. Hey Jax, hey Mary, hey Tyrell, what is going on with you all? It's Friday. What's going on? Y'all still driving? Y'all stopped driving? What's happening? What's happening? But I just want to come to y'all, child. I'm about to go to bed. I'm so tired. It's been a busy week. It's been very busy. I just come in and check with y'all a few minutes just to see if you had any questions. If you got anything going on that you want to ask me about, what's going on, Sin? What's going on, Sin? You out there working, doing your thing, baby. Hey Craig, hey Tyrell, what's good? Payday today. Lord have mercy. It's payday for somebody, hopefully. It's payday for somebody. Um, Hopefully I'll get paid soon, huh? When I put somebody in my truck. Y'all, I ain't in no rush to put nobody in my truck. I want to take my time and I want to try to get your license during the COVID. I thought the driver license place was open. I thought they was trying to do something to for online or something, but trying to get my license during the COVID. You know, there's some places that you can go. You don't have to have your permit. You could just go on up there and get it done. But yeah, I wanted to come and talk to y'all for a little bit to let you know what's going on. Next week, I have a Divas in Trucking industry with the Florida Women Business Center. Okay, so I will be doing I will be the speaker and moderator of lingo. The topic is the lingo in the trucking industry. So last week we did like a Zoom meeting last week, and when they was talking and they was asking questions, I was in the chat and I was saying different things that only like understand. So when you got a lot of people that is attending the Zoom and they want to know about the trucking industry and what goes on in the trucking industry as far as getting a license. A lot of their questions was how to become a broker. A lot of their questions was you had owners of warehouses on there. You had people that was in business, like they have their own business and things like that, but they don't actually know how we speak. Because, in the trucking industry, we have a whole different lingo, okay? So, when I was telling them about, like, I was typing in the comments and I was saying, you got to learn your lanes, you got to know your running lanes. Well, if you're not in the trucking industry, you don't have a clue about what I'm talking about when I'm saying running your lanes. So we're going to be talking about a lot of the what we use in trucking as our own language. Okay, we have our own language when we're talking about freight and dry van and reefer, and what does that all mean? So from now, I kind of was like in the comments answering a lot of questions. My colleague Desiree, who's the president of Real Women in Trucking, she did the seminar this past week, right? So I was in the comments answering a lot of the questions. So they asked if I could come back this week and actually talk about the lingo of trucking, the how we talk in the industry. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing, and I would hope that if you have a few moments or whatever the case may be, it's going to be Tuesday, August 11th. They have a Zoom link. You do have to register. It's not a cost to do it, and it's from 9:30 in the morning to 10:30 in the morning. And we're just going to be talking about the lingo in the trucking industry. The purpose of the workshop is to help people that's not in the industry to understand what we do in the trucking, especially for women. Okay, and not to be afraid to get in this industry and the different things that you could do. Not only you could drive a truck, you could own a logistics company. You can also own a dispatch service. You can be a agent, a freight agent. You could do recruiting. So it's a lot of things that checking in. It's a lot of things that you can do in this industry, and I wanted to give people, to think outside the box, and things like that. So identify profitability, how to make money in the trucking industry. Some people want to come in and they really not interested in driving a truck, but they're interested in running a trucking business. So, give them tips on things like that. It is expensive to do that, so you got to make sure that you have a great cash flow. Also, to determine, you got a lot of people that is not in the industry and they want a piece of the pie, okay? They want to come in and they want to invest. They want to be able to put their money in something that they can see grow. Especially for women, they want to know where they can learn how to do certain things, whether it's buying a warehouse, whether it's having a 3PL logistic company, whether it's whatever the case may be. They are on the outside of trucking and they want to know how they can come in and get a piece of the pie, whether it's investing in someone else or what kind of classes they need to take and things like that. So we're going to also develop and manage successful business strategies. Okay, so that's what's going to be going on from 9:30. They haven't decided if this is going to be something that I do on a weekly basis to help out, but it will be my first time next week on Tuesday at 9:30. This is the Florida Women's Business Center, and they're funded by the SBA as well. And but yeah, I would love for you all to join me in this little workshop. Maybe you guys can be in the comments and answering the questions that I don't see or whatever the case may be. Y'all can do that as well. But tonight, I just want to come in here and say hello. If you have any questions that you have for me, please let me know. I am more than happy to answer them right now. Now is like laid back time. Okay. I know some of you all ask me, what do you have to do to get an Amazon account? Okay. So if you're on operator, right? And you want to run Amazon loads, right? This is the requirement that you need. You have to have 3 trucks or more. So either you can let 3 owner operators run under your authority. That will give you your 3 trucks or more. You also have to have your SCAC code, okay? This is to run federal loads, working with the government, anything like that, you got to have this code. It does not, I don't think it costs. Did I pay anything for my code? Let me see. The letter looks like this. Where's my SCAC letter? So I can show that to y'all. Did I print it out? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I thought I printed it out. Y'all, I got so much paperwork. I'm gonna organize this weekend and get all together and have all different kinds of files separated out because I got to do that for my carriers and make sure that their paperwork is together. But did I print it out? No. But anyway, you gotta have an SCAC number, and that's basically working with the government, especially if you're going across Canada and all that kind of stuff. You have to have that. Okay, I don't think I paid anything. Don't quote me, but I don't think I paid anything for the SCAC. They give you a code that you use, okay? And you're responsible if you take something across the border to make sure you bring it back, okay? Like the container or whatever the case may be. You don't want to get charged for stuff like that. You have to have an active DOT number. active authority, DOT with satisfactory safety rating, okay? And also you have to have $1 million in coverage. So whenever you get your insurance coverage, you do have to have $1 million in coverage. They won't even let you on the site until you have those things in place. Now, if you do go and register for Amazon, it's called Amazon Relay, okay? So I'll put the link in the description if you want to figure out, if you want to run Amazon or whatever the case may be. But they have their own load board. And it's an easy way to, if you just got power only, you can pick up their trailers, drop them off, and keep it moving, okay? How much they load pays, I don't know. But you do have to go through the qualifications. They won't even let you on the load board until you meet this, and they will check. So whenever you put in your USDOT number and your MC number, it's going to automatically check and see if you're active or not. If you're not active, it's going to say that you do not meet the criteria until you become active, okay? So what am I dealing with right now? I'm dealing with, I made a mistake when I did my authority. I wanted to do carrier slash broker. Okay, do not make the mistake and put carrier and broker on the same thing, okay? Because it's hard to get it off, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the broker part off of there because I want that to be separate than the carrier. And then when they are quoting my insurance, they don't want to quote it with that broker on there, okay? So they want that to be off of there. So I just sent in a submission to have it changed. FMCSA is behind right now. So hopefully they'll have that done next week so I can move on with my insurance. Um, what else? Did y'all have any questions for me? Ripley's over there asleep. Yeah, y'all ain't seen Ripley in a minute. Ripley, he be asleep. I cooked fish. I cooked some fish, and I made some Alfredo. Come here, Rip. Y'all, they got alligators in the subdivision in the little community. We waking up in the morning and they done took pictures of alligators running around here in the community. So I gotta be careful with Ripley because sometimes I let them out at night, sometimes I let them out early in the morning. So they have these alligators out there. Come here, Rip. Come here. Come on. He is just lazy. But other than that, y'all, did y'all have any questions for me about school, about driving jobs, about whatever it is that you want to ask me? You can ask me right now. I answer, I guess, questions about your authority. I answer questions about. Did I answer? Yeah, I answered those questions. Come here, Rip. Come here. He's so bad. Come on. Say hello. Look, I got this little chain on. Huh? I switched it out for him. Say hey, Rip. Say hey. Say hey. Ain't nobody seen you in a while. You've been over there just chilling over there in the bed. Say hey. Ask them how they doing. Just lazy, y'all. But other than that, I just came in to, just talk to y'all for a minute. And also, we getting ready to go to Vegas, y'all. We are going. Oh, I did want to let you know, thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for asking about my mom. What about running for the U.S. Post Office? I have to get some information on that. That's a good question. I'll write that down and I will bring you back the information on how to run mail through the post office. Now, it may affect your insurance too, because the lady going to ask me, she said, are you doing any mail? Let me tell y'all something. When y'all deal with insurance, make sure it's basic. Okay, don't give them no more than what they ask for. Okay, don't be offering, oh, I'm running refrigerated, I'm doing this, I'm hauling this, I'm hauling, because everything you holler about you hauling, they tacking on to the price, okay? So just say general freight, that's it. No ands, if, but, if they want dry goods. That's it. Basic, okay? You don't want no hazmat, you don't want no nothing. Okay, just basic general freight. That's it. But yeah, write down information about the U.S. Post Office. Women, ladies, guys, I want y'all to get certified. I need y'all to get certified in the women's the WO women's certification for women. So y'all can be certified for grants. I need all minority to get certified in the minority certificate. If you're a minority or a woman or whatever the case may be, you need to be certified under the DOT certificate. There's some more certificates. You need to have a SAMS account. Did we talk about that? Did we talk about having a SAMS account? A SAMS account is for grants, okay? When they are issuing out grants, the um, I think the FMCSA they give out. Don't quote me. I wouldn't say $3 million, $30 million, something like that. But it's a lot of money that they have to give out every year or every quarter or whatever the case may be to disadvantaged businesses, minorities, women, things like that, and you want to qualify for everything. So when you go to those qualifications, you're going to click on the Small Business Association, so you can get your women's certificate. You and y'all need to do this now. You don't have to wait until you're going to get your authority. All this stuff needs to be set up now. Okay. Um, Look in your state. They have always in the state. There's the Mississippi Truckers Association. So whatever state you're in, get familiar with your trucking organization in your state. Also, you may want to register your business with the Chamber of Commerce. Okay. Also, you want to register your business with the state because they not only do they have federal grants for you, but they have state money for you as well. Okay. So if you qualify for those things, you can be able to do that. Now, you can pay somebody to set all this up for you. You can pay somebody to certify you. There are plenty of third party. I have my LLC. Just apply for my DOT, and you pay the $300 because in order for you to get the MC number, you gotta have the $300 to pay, and it will put you on the safer, but it won't make you authorized until you add your insurance, your BOC 3 for all your states. But set up your SAMS account, okay? Go through all that and set that up. Also, well, that's good. Well, you on the right track. Now all you gotta do is add your insurance. Add your insurance. Add your y'all. Listen, I have my own authority. I have 48. Do you know where any law? Well, Devin, I sure do. I wish you would have been over here in Alabama and Mississippi because I got a flatbed customer that he sends me about 8 to 10 loads a day, going to different places out of Mississippi. So I wish he was in that area. We gotta take over his whole thing. Okay, and but yeah, I'm moving flatbed. Okay, let me see what I was getting ready to say. To show you did. So is it active? Did it get active? It takes about 20 days. They're gonna send your paperwork. Now you ready to go. Get onto your load board. Also get your load board. Get your if you're gonna get a trailer. I don't know if you're getting a trailer or whatever the case may be. Get your trailer. If you get your trailer, you got your insurance, your registration, your 2290, all that stuff like that. You ready to go. You ready to pull loads. Um, and start developing, working with your brokers, network with your brokers. Um, Set up your carrier packet, and let's go. Where any of those is? On my phone. Yeah, I got some flatbed loads that I get every day. I post them up there on the board. My loads be where on the DAT board, yeah. It was so funny, y'all. I don't have broke yet. A broker yet. That's easy to get, you know. It just depends on who you want. You can run from Chop Tank. You can run. It's a lot of good Coyote. Just set up your carrier packet with them, and they'll start running you. and we'll look for loads for you. Like if I got a load, if you got a load for somebody, like if I got a flatbed load or something for somebody, I'll go ahead and look for the next load for them, and hopefully, I could talk to somebody within whatever, so they could keep them moving. So, but yeah, but yeah, those loads come every day. So I'm looking for flatbed drivers that are around in that area. I think I have one going to the Memphis, one in Florida, one in Texas. I get the Texas one every day. Florida to Florida, Texas, Kentucky. But they all in the South. None of them are going up north. But yeah, just building a database. And like I say, y'all somewhere, you see somebody you want to run for or whatever, give me a call. I got people calling me, giving me all their information to go ahead and call the shipper so I can get the load for them. And that way they could call me and get it and not have a problem. That could be their load. Um, but what was I saying? Yeah, get your Sam's number, get registered with Sam's. That's free. If you see that somebody's trying to charge you to set up your Sam's, that's a third party. Sam's doesn't cost anything, okay? So you don't have to worry about paying anybody to set up your Sam's. But if you do not know how to do it, then I would recommend that you get somebody to help you. It's a lot of things to do, but it's very hard. SAMS, what is SAMS? SAMS is the award management system. It's a government-wide registry for vendors doing business with the federal government, and SAMS registration requires annual renewal. SAMS centralizes information about grant recipients and also provides a central location for grant recipients to change organizational information. So if somebody's looking for you, they have money that they need to give out to businesses, or they need a contract with businesses, they're gonna look for you on SAMS. After you do that, you need to sign up for the WOSB for your ladies. And in order to get that, you have to be 51% owned by a woman business. It's to help level the playing field. You got a lot of big businesses out here, a lot of corporations out here, and a lot of people can't compete. Um, a lot of people can't compete with the big businesses. So you, as a small organization, may have a couple of trucks, maybe 5 trucks or whatever. You may not be able to compete with these big, companies that want these federal contracts. So when you're certified, then they have to look at these small businesses and they have to award them a certain amount of money. So it levels the playing field. It gives you give more opportunities for women entrepreneurs. The women-owned small business set aside was established. Another women-owned set aside economically disadvantaged women-owned small business. Okay, so you want to make sure from over $500 billion the government allocates for contracts every year. So that's a lot of money that you can get just by being certified. Let's see. Do any tanker work for owner operators? Yeah, I got tanker. Hold on. Who my companies? Who my tanker companies? Give me 1 second. Who's my tanker company? My tanker companies are Avery, Cardinal, Smith, and Tri-State. Those are my tankers. And all of them take owner operators. I don't think Avery takes over owner operators. But Cardinal do, Smith do, and Tri-State do. My flatbed companies. Accurate, Arnold, Avery, Cardinal, E.W. Wiley, Fisher Brother Trucking, J.B. Hunt. J.B. Hunt done opened up the playing field, baby. JB Hunt done opened up everything. It used to be closed. A lot of their jobs was closed to third parties. But they don't open up the field. They was like, get them. They giving us local. They giving us intermodal. Um, they giving me local jobs. They giving me intermodal jobs. They giving me all kinds of jobs. They don't open up like, ooh, baby. They open the floodgates. You hear me? JB Hunt ain't playing. Cook Company, LCT, London County. I got PNS, Sharkey, Swift, Trans United, and Tri-State. So, but yeah, my new company I got is Out West. Out West is you gotta have a year experience. They run 48. They do good. Who else? I got Universal, but we just getting a little something from Universal right now. It's not much, but get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door. Show them how you working. You get your foot in the door. You show them that you can get people in the seat. Baby, they'll open it up for you. You hear me? Let's see. But yeah, other than that, y'all, I've been on here for 26 minutes and y'all don't have no questions for me. I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired. It's 8:26. I am about to go get me some rest. But yeah, oh, we are going to Vegas, the Real Women in Trucking. Queen of the Road Award is going to be in Vegas. I will be catching a flight out of here on the 27th. The award ceremony is going to be at the Flamingo Casino, Hotel, Resort, whatever that is, on the 29th. Okay. So you do have to RSVP if you plan on going. You can't just show up. All right. And let's see. With Annette Cook for a minute, someone say you was a Samsung. You always, I'm not understanding what you're saying, Lonnie. Hey, Latoya. It's a lot of y'all in school, man. Women are out there just getting it. They in school. They with their trainers. They is doing it. They coming in the industry. They ain't let this COVID-19 stuff bother them. They going and getting it. It's a lot of y'all that is starting out. They alligators in Texas. But yeah, we'll be there in Vegas. Y'all do know who the queen of the road is. If you don't, it's Miss Edwina Webb. She's been in this industry for a very long time. She was one of the first African American drivers at JB Hunt. Okay, she's one of the nicest people that you could ever meet. And she'll be out there in Vegas with us. How's my mom? My mom's doing good. Her COVID-19 test came back negative. Okay, now she want to go to Vegas. Now she is mad with me. She's very upset with me because she want me to take her to Vegas, and I just really feel like that is not the place for her to be right now. Um, Not on my watch. Okay, uh, she needs to be in the house. I know, she been in there for a long time, and it's very frustrating to have to stay in the house and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you got to watch out for your own. I mean, these people are really going through this for real. This is not a game, and you don't want to take chances with your family. So she'll go on the next trip. We'll get her the next trip. She'll go on something. One thing I had to do was go get my passport out of storage. Yo, I had put my passport in storage. And that's one thing that I wanted to go. The other stuff I could have thrown away. But I had to go get my passport. I already got it replaced one time, so that was one of the things that I wanted to go get. But Ripley over there, sweet. I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired. But I just came in to check in with you guys. I need a better paying job. I'm tired of peanuts. Peanut payments. Lord, have mercy, Marcel. Well, Marcel, you said you was gonna go get your truck. Go get your truck. Lease it on. If you're not doing on your own authority, lease it on. You know, go ahead out there and get your truck, do your thing. I haven't even looked at what. Yeah, Michelle, if you have any questions to make sure that you got everything together or whatever the case may be, give me a call. I don't mind. I didn't qualify for the financing. That's all right. There's some companies that you can go to that don't do like credit checks, like Lone Mountain. They just want a business plan from you. They want to make sure you got some money in the bank, and they'll work with you with that. There's Bush Trucking that I don't think that they do credit checks. There's OTR Leasing. They don't do credit checks. There's River Valley Leasing. They don't do credit checks. They just want a down payment. So you can get to some places with a down payment. I talked to Wasatch the other day. I'm just not interested. They got some kind of special going on with their brand new equipment, but mm-mm. It's just too much. It's too much. Um, with that buyout and all that kind of stuff, no, it's too much. But yeah, they don't do a credit check. You get a brand new truck, I think for 10,000. I think they lowered it to 5,000 or 7,000 or something. They done lowered the price. But right now they got Freightliners. I was on the phone with him. Who was the other companies that I was talking to? I talked to a lot of companies because I wanted to get the information for you guys as far as where to go to purchase a truck if you're willing to do that. Um, Good credit scores don't do any good unless you have money in the bank. Amen to that. They want to see the money. They want to make sure if you put down on the truck and they give you the truck, you got money for the tag, you got money for the insurance. Y'all, listen, they are trying something that they don't, I feel like they don't want people to get their own authorities. Like they don't want individuals. They fighting very hard. It used to be so easy to go get your own authority, and insurance used to be like $10,000 and all this kind of stuff. But for some reason, it is getting harder and harder and harder to get your own authority. They don't want to work with new businesses. They don't want to, and if they do, they're gonna try to charge you up the whatever. I mean, I've been getting quotes back on people for like 27,000, 30,000 for a year to keep your insurance. So it's like they trying to keep you leased on to a company. They don't want you to have your own. They don't want you to be your own business owner, you know? And they really making it really difficult for you to run for yourself. How is it that you're going to build your own fleet when they don't even want you to add on another truck for a year? Okay. They don't even some companies they want you to just have one truck and don't add on another one for another year. They want you to have 10 years in the game. They want you to they want you to do the most, so you gotta come with your game. If you really thinking about stepping out there on your own, you got to be prepared because they looking to eat you alive as soon as you hit the ground running. Um, on everything. So then after that, you gotta, Mommy, what is going on with you with the alligators and all this kind of stuff? What is going on with you? Um, but they looking to kind of like eat you alive, trying to make it really hard for you to survive. But you just gotta keep going. If it's something that you want to do, you just gotta keep going. That's why I say you should teamwork. Like build you a team. If you don't have the money, one person got 5,000, the other person got 5,000, somebody else got 5,000. That's $15,000. Go in it together. Go in it as a group. Build your team so y'all can have each other's back. Somebody might have the truck, somebody might have the good credit, somebody might have the money in the bank. So it's good to build your team together. Somebody, you're going to have owners that want to be out there running. Okay. You want to have owners that's going to be behind the desk to make sure that the paperwork and everything is being taken care of as far as running the drivers and things like that. You really need to have each other's back out here and not try to be all the way solo all the time. Network with other people, build your brand, build a business, and be able to partner with somebody so it won't be so hard on you at one time. Have different people take different parts of the business. Somebody can do the bookkeeping of the business. Somebody can do the dispatching of the trucks. Somebody can create your corporation, have a president, a vice president, a treasurer, somebody in charge of the money. Split it up. What we try to do is we try to take on so much by ourselves. And you need to come together and work together and say, hey, I got this, I got that. Y'all need to have a business meeting every week to see how we're going to grow, how we're going to plan. Somebody be in charge of trailers, somebody be in charge of trucks, and grow that way. Somebody be in charge of safety, give people jobs and just grow that way. Trying to take on all of this by yourself and then still be trying out to be out there running, it's crazy because something's gonna hit you. I'm dealing with the Mississippi labor laws. I got my thing up there. I got to pay the Social Security, the Medicare, the federal. Then I had unemployment tax. Then I got workman's comp. Then I had some else they told me I needed to have, but I gotta have 5 employees for that. But the unemployment insurance, the workman's comp, then you got to pay your state tax every month. It's a lot to keep up with. So that's why it's good that if you're able to build a team around you that's solid and invest in the company equally, then that's how you do it. Sometimes we got to come together and not be solo all the time because it's a lot if you want to take that responsibility on your own. But other than that, y'all, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to come and check in and say hello before I go to bed and clean up and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I think I need to step into a lease agreement with a good company. I don't have enough money to put down on my own truck. Myself don't take for like $3,000 to $5,000. I don't. Listen, I know I went through a lease. I went through a lease. But let me tell y'all something. That is one of the hardest things that you can do. Man, when you talk about sacrificing and then you really can't turn down nothing because if you turn it down, they're gonna try to starve you out or not give you another load. And then God knows if you get into it with somebody or have a disagreement with somebody, then that's a situation. It's the hardest things you can do. You got to put up with so much stuff. And then if you don't, God forbid, if you want to take the truck somewhere, oh my God, they is not trying to let you go. And you look back on all that time and you done spent and put in for that truck and everything, and then at the end of something done happen and you don't get along with somebody or the lows ain't like it was, it's crazy. And then if you have a family and things that you gotta take care at home, that's a lot to be dependent on somebody else. So I would recommend that if you could get you an outside lease, so at least you get an opportunity to take it wherever you want to. So if something's going on with the company, you can go somewhere else. Um, do you think Landstar is a good company? I think Landstar is a great company, especially if you are a first-time owner operator, getting your truck without your authority, because they give you that trailer. They got great paying loads. Um, it teaches you how to be a good owner operator. It really does, and they help you out, with your breakdowns. They have financing, stuff for you. They really kind of try to look after you as far as they owner operators. Um, but yeah, it's a good place to, if you don't know how to pick your loads, if you don't know how to, run as a owner operator and you just got your truck, you want to be in a training environment. Y'all, this is all like college. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your freshman year, your sophomore year, your junior year, then you graduate and go on to something else. So with Landstar, they give you the system. It's all set up for you, to run and do what you got to do. Are there a lot of other companies that give you that opportunity as well? Yes. But if you are just now buying your truck, you really don't have a whole lot of experience. You never picked your loads before and things like that. It's a training environment so that you can build your business. You can add more trucks. You can hire drivers because a lot of drivers like to go to Landstar, but they don't have a truck. So you got owner operators over there that can go get two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight trucks, and they can hire people to run for them. Um, but they give you the setup to really start your fleet if you want to do that. Without a lot of overhead. You're under their insurance, you running their trailers, stuff like that. So you can really focus on saving your money and building up your cash flow and getting your team as far as your drivers are concerned. Uh, can't got me right place. I'm on it. Yeah, it's a slow process. Marcel, take your time. Trucking ain't going nowhere. But though I would not, I just would, even though I went through it, I don't seen too many people give up their trucks. I don't seen too many people invest 3, 4 years in a truck and still don't have it yet, and that's a lot of money gone. Um, it is, it really is. So if you're going to save, find you a good company that you making good money and you can put away $500 a week. You want to sacrifice, you want to have your own, put away $500 a week, right? So we take 500, we times that by four, we at $2,000 the first month, right? So then if we take that and times that by six, baby, you at $12,000 that you ain't touched. Have that money taken out and put in a savings or an account where you don't even see it when it's gone. Run as a company, run as a company driver. You got your benefits. A lot of y'all get productivity pay. Y'all get all kinds of bonuses and things like that. You got to know if owning your truck is something that you want to do. Maybe you may not want to go get that brand new car. Maybe if you pay in a car note $500 a week or whatever the case may be, y'all. I rode around bobtail in my KLLM truck for the first year of me leasing a truck because I could not afford a car. So I was like, if I got this truck, I can go anywhere I want. I got insurance on it. I was at the grocery store. I took it home. I went to the mall. I went to the hotel, wherever I needed to go. I was riding around in my truck. I didn't have a car because I needed to be able to survive during that time. So you got to choose what your sacrifices are going to be. If that's something that you really want, you can do it. $500 a week, 1,000 time four, then time 4 months. You had your money in 6 months. Not only can you put down on the truck, but you're gonna have your savings together. So it's ways that you can do it, and that's what I hope to change. If I could change anything, it would be to stop people from leasing these truck carriers because I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, and a lot of it is bad. I don't even, I haven't talked to people about leasing in a while. Like y'all will be surprised. I don't really. I would rather find you a good company that's paying, 40 something cent, 50 cent a mile, then rather get you in a lease because you can make 13, 14, 15, $1,600 a week and put some money to the side, have your benefits, not get in trouble with taxes, you know. Um, but yeah, you can do that. And you can move to the next level and you're not obligated under anybody. Let's see. But other than that, guys, I just wanted to come and talk to y'all for a minute. It's been 45 minutes. I gotta go to bed. It is 8:46. Me and Rick are about to go to sleep. All right. So talk to y'all later. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll try to come up with some topics or something to talk about. I don't want to bore you to death, but this is all I talk about all day, every day, and it doesn't bore me. I love it. I love to talk business. I love to talk about growing to the next level. I love to come up with business plans to make sure that you achieve your goals and things like that. So I'm gonna try not to bore you guys and just maybe try to come up with some exciting topics, I guess, huh? All right. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye.